getting the cybernetic upgrades and getting the guns and everything, uh, it was actually much more enjoyable. The main story I think is really the highlight of it. And then, of course, there's some side missions that were a lot of fun to play too. So there's like three different missions. You had the main story missions, you have side missions, and then you have what are called gigs. And the gigs are basically just like little missions you do where it's like, okay, so you're a mercen, V is a mercenary, and you work with these people called fixers who are basically middlemen, and they give you a job and they say, all right, go to this place, steal this, or upload this virus to servers, or take somebody out. Um, and then like the side missions are kind of like not involved with the main story, but they're just like you know side missions. And then you
Right.
have the main story, But I'll focus on the main story. Um, the game starts off where you're playing V, and you can choose whatever backstory you want for V, and also choose which gender you want, male or female. And then I did the corpo background, which is V works for a corporation called Arasaka, but then they basically get fired from the job, and then V becomes a mercenary and works with their buddy Jackie Wells, and then Jackie gets the score of a lifetime, which is you break into a hotel, like a real swanky hotel, to steal a biochip that has the personality engram of an old rocker slash terrorist named Johnny Silverhand, who is played by Keanu Reeves. And during the course of the mission, things go wrong, and then V gets the chip in their head, but then V gets shot in the head by the fixer who betrays him, and then the chip saves V's life, but now Johnny Silverhand is now in V's head. So as you're playing through the game, you see Keanu Reeves popping up and talking to you. Um, and The way you can play the game, and so the basically the crux of the game is V's trying to figure out how to save their life and get Johnny out of their head before they die. Uh, and So you go through you have different paths that you in like any like choose your own destiny game. You have different paths that you can take to get to that end point. And it's I will say once once you get past like the reputation of the game having all the being real glitchy and everything when it came out, like it's actually an enjoyable game now because they've basically, I mean, it gets a little glitchy every now and then, but I mean, most of the real major stuff is all gone, so it's actually an enjoyable experience.